There are two primary ways to communicate through Slack, either through channels or direct messaging. This video will cover when and how to use channels. Slack channels should be used for themed conversations for things such as projects, teams, and ongoing topics. For example, if I am planning a company social event with Liz and Mergem, it would be better to create a channel that has all three of us as members rather than creating a direct message with all three of us in it. The advantage of a channel is that it clearly defines what the conversation is about and keeps all of the information about that topic in one place. You should see on the left-hand side of your Slack screen a section for channels. In order to create a channel, you click on the plus sign to the right of the channels section. When you click on the plus sign, you're presented with a pop-up. You want to click on the Create a Channel option. Once you select Create a Channel, you are then presented with a screen that gives you options for your channel. You should give your channel a unique name that relates to the topic of the channel. Next, you should include a brief description of what the channel will be used for. You have the option to leave the channel public or switch the channel over to a private channel. A public channel can be searched for and joined by anyone, whereas a private channel is invite only. The last option is the Share Outside of Organization option. Check this box if you are looking to use this channel to work with other offices at GIG. After you've named the channel, typed up the description, decided if the channel was to be private or public, and decided if it should be non-shared, go ahead and click Create. This takes you to an Add People screen. Here you have the option to add people to the channel or skip for now if you're not sure who should be a part of the channel yet. If adding users, type the name of the person you would like to add to the channel. Once all users have been added, click Done and your channel has been created. If you elected to share your channel outside of GIG's home office, once you click Next, you will be presented with a Share Channel option. This will allow you to add in the email addresses of anybody that you want to add to the channel outside of GIG's home office. Any invited users will get an email asking them to join the channel. The email will look like the image in the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Please bear in mind that any shared channel will have to be approved by an admin before it can be fully created. If you want to add users after a channel is created, go to the channel that you have created and click on the Details option in the upper right-hand corner. You can either click on the Add option to directly add a user, or you can click on the Members drop-down menu to see what users are currently part of the channel and add a user from there. If a channel is no longer relevant to you, you can go to the Details section in the upper right-hand side and select Mute to no longer hear from the channel. If you need to leave the channel altogether, you can also select to leave the channel in this section. Finally, if you are the creator of a channel that you no longer need to use, you can archive the channel by going to Details, selecting More, selecting Additional Options, and then choosing the Archive this channel option. To finalize archiving the channel, you can select the Yes, Archive this channel button. In review, Slack channels are used for ongoing topics, projects, and team conversations. You can create a non-shared channel by deciding on a name and description, then inviting users to the channel through Slack. You can create a shared channel similarly, but users outside of Slack will be invited by email, and the channel will need to be approved by a Slack administrator. You can also add users after a channel has been created. Now you know how to create a Slack channel. If you have any further questions about how to create channels or what they are used for, please do not hesitate to reach out.